Part 1, God says, the pain you hid from everyone. I turned it into your greatest blessing. Before you continue, pause for a moment. Take a deep breath. Because this message is not random. If it reached you today, it is because heaven wanted you to hear it. My child. I saw the pain you hid from everyone. The tears you wiped away before anyone could notice. The silent battles you fought while pretending everything was fine. People saw your smile. But I saw your heart. They heard your words. But I heard the prayers you whispered when no one else was around. You thought your pain was invisible. But nothing escapes my eyes. Every sleepless night. Every moment of doubt. Every time your heart felt heavy. I was there. I know the moments when you asked yourself, why is this happening to me? Why does it feel like I'm carrying this alone? Why hasn't anything changed yet? But listen carefully to what I am telling you now. The pain you hid from everyone was never wasted. While you were silently enduring it, I was transforming it. You saw suffering. I saw preparation. You saw brokenness. I saw growth. You saw an ending. I was writing a beginning. My child, there are blessings that can only be born through pain. Just like a seed must break open in darkness before it grows into a tree. Your struggles were preparing something far greater than you imagined. Every tear watered the ground of your future. Every disappointment strengthened your spirit. Every rejection redirected your path. You thought those moments were destroying you. But they were building you. There were things I needed to teach you. Strength you needed to develop. Wisdom you needed to gain. And now, you are not the same person you used to be. You are stronger. More aware. More patient. The pain that once felt unbearable has quietly turned into power inside you. And here is the truth you must understand today. Your greatest blessing often grows from your deepest pain. What hurt you is about to help you. What broke you is about to build something greater in your life. What you lost made room for what I am about to give you. This is not the end of your story. It is the turning point. Right now you may still feel uncertain. You may still wonder how everything will come together. But I am already working behind the scenes. Doors are being prepared. People are being positioned. Situations are slowly aligning. Even when you cannot see it. My plan is still moving forward. Do not lose faith now. You have come too far to stop believing. Your hidden pain has already begun transforming into your greatest blessing. And very soon, you will understand why everything had to happen the way it did. If this message touched your heart, type "I trust God" in the comments. Subscribe to this channel and share this message in the name of Jesus. Blessings. Because someone you know may also be hiding pain they cannot speak about. Stay here. Because in part 2, I will reveal why the pain had to remain hidden for so long. And the powerful purpose God had behind it. Part 2, God says, why your pain had to remain hidden. Stay here for a moment. Do not rush past this message, because what I am about to reveal will answer a question you have carried in your heart for a long time. My child, you often wondered why your pain had to stay hidden. Why did no one truly understand what you were going through? Why did it feel like you had to carry everything alone? You asked me many times, God, why does it feel like no one sees what I'm facing? But the truth is this. Some battles must be fought in silence, because they are shaping you in ways the world cannot see. If everyone had known your struggle, many would have misunderstood it. Some would have judged you. Some would have doubted you. But I allowed that season of quiet struggle for a reason. Because the transformation I was doing inside you was sacred. The hidden pain became a private classroom. In that quiet place, you learned things you could never learn in comfort. You learned patience when nothing changed quickly. You learned faith when answers were not immediate. You learned strength when you felt weak. And most importantly, you learned to trust me. Not because everything was easy, but because even when things were difficult, you kept moving forward. My child, hidden seasons are not punishment. They are preparation. Just like roots grow deep underground before a tree rises high above the ground. Your hidden pain was building deep roots inside you. Roots of endurance. Roots of humility. Roots of wisdom. Without those roots, the blessings coming into your life would not be able to stand. I do not only prepare the blessing. I prepare the person who will carry it. And you are being prepared for something greater than you expected. This is why the struggle lasted longer than you wanted. Because your future requires strength that only this season could build. But listen carefully to this promise. The pain that was hidden will not remain hidden forever. One day, the strength it created will be visible to everyone. The wisdom you gained will guide others. The compassion you developed will help someone else heal. What you endured quietly will become part of the blessing you carry openly. And when that moment comes, you will realize that nothing you went through was meaningless. Everything had a purpose. Even the tears no one saw. If this message is speaking to your heart right now, type "God is preparing me" in the comments. Subscribe to this channel and share this message in the name of Jesus. Blessings. Because someone near you may be silently fighting a battle they have never told anyone about. Stay with me. In part 3, I will reveal the moment when hidden pain begins turning into visible blessing. And the powerful sign that your season is about to change. Part 3, God says, the moment hidden pain begins turning into visible blessing. Stay here with me a little longer. Because what I am about to reveal may already be happening in your life, and you might not even realize it yet. My child, every season of hidden pain has a moment when it begins to transform into visible blessing. But that moment rarely looks dramatic at first. It often begins quietly. The first sign is a change inside your heart. Things that once broke you, no longer have the same power. Situations that once made you panic, now make you pause and think. You are calmer than before. Stronger than before. That strength did not appear suddenly. It was born from everything you survived. The second sign is clarity. You start seeing people and situations differently. Where once you felt confused, now you begin to understand. You realize why certain doors closed. You understand why some people left your life. What once felt like loss, now begins to look like protection. Because sometimes I remove people and opportunities not to harm you, but to guard the path ahead of you. The third sign is unexpected peace. Even though your circumstances may not have changed completely yet, something inside you feels different. There is a quiet confidence growing in your spirit. You may not know exactly how everything will work out, but you begin to believe that it will. That peace is not random. It is my presence reminding you that the storm is not the end of your story. My child, when pain begins turning into blessing, there is often a moment where everything starts aligning. Opportunities appear where there were none. Encouragement arrives when you needed it most. A door opens that you never expected. These moments may seem small at first. But they are the beginning of something greater. Remember this truth. I do not waste your suffering. Every challenge you faced has been shaping the path forward. Every tear you shed has been watering the ground of your future. And now, the seeds planted during your hardest days are beginning to grow. Do not ignore the small signs of change. Sometimes the greatest miracles begin quietly. What you once thought was the end, was actually preparation for a new chapter. And that chapter is closer than you think. If you feel in your heart that God is moving in your life right now, type "My blessing is coming" in the comments. Subscribe to this channel and share this message in the name of Jesus. Blessings. Because someone else may need to hear that their hidden pain is also turning into something beautiful. Stay with me. In part 4, I will reveal the one mistake many people make just before their blessing arrives, and how you can avoid losing what God has prepared for you. Part 4, God says, the one mistake many make before their blessing arrives. Stay with me a little longer, my child. Because this part is very important. Many people come very close to their blessing, and then unknowingly step away from it. Not because they are weak. Not because they lack faith. But because they are tired. You have carried pain for so long that sometimes you feel like giving up. Sometimes you wonder if anything will truly change. That feeling is real, and I understand it. But listen carefully. One of the greatest mistakes people make right before their blessing arrives is allowing discouragement to take control of their heart. They stop believing. They stop hoping. They stop expecting good things. And when that happens, they close themselves to the very thing they prayed for. My child, the final stretch often feels the hardest. Just like a runner feels the most exhaustion near the finish line. Your spirit may feel the most pressure right before the breakthrough. This does not mean you are losing. It means you are closer than you think. The enemy often tries to create confusion in this moment. Negative thoughts may appear. Old fears may return. People around you may even speak words that make you doubt yourself. But remember this. Not every voice deserves your attention. Guard your heart. Guard your mind. Do not allow temporary emotions to destroy the long journey you have already walked. Instead, hold on to the truth. You have survived things that once felt impossible. You have grown through challenges that could have destroyed you. You are stronger now than when your journey began. And the blessing that is coming into your life is not random. It is connected to everything you endured. Do not rush the process. Do not compare your path with someone else's journey. The timing I have for you is designed specifically for your life. Trust that timing. When you stay patient. When you keep your faith steady. When you refuse to quit. You protect the blessing that is already moving toward you. My child, you have come too far to stop now. Do not let doubt steal what faith has been building. Your hidden pain is already becoming a powerful testimony. Soon you will look back and realize that the hardest moments were also the moments when your greatest blessing was being prepared. If this message speaks to your heart, type "I will not give up" in the comments. Subscribe to this channel and share this message in the name of Jesus. Blessings. Because someone else may be in their final stretch right now and needs encouragement to keep going. Stay here. In part 5, I will reveal how God often delivers the blessing you prayed for, and why it may arrive in a way you never expected. Part 5, God says, your blessing may arrive in a way you never expected. Stay with me, my child. Because this part may open your eyes to something important that is already happening in your life. Many people wait for blessings to arrive in a specific way. They imagine a perfect moment. A clear sign. A dramatic change that suddenly solves everything. But my ways are often different from what you expect. Sometimes the blessing you prayed for begins quietly. It may come through a simple opportunity. A conversation with someone new. An idea that suddenly appears in your mind. At first, it may not look like the miracle you imagined. But do not underestimate small beginnings. Many of the greatest blessings in life start with something that seems ordinary. A small door opens. A small step forward appears. And when you take that step with faith, the path begins to unfold. My child, remember this truth. Your blessing will not always look like a miracle at first. But it will lead you toward one. The job that starts small may lead to the career you prayed for. The friendship that begins unexpectedly may bring support you needed. The lesson you learn today may protect you tomorrow. Everything is connected. Nothing in your journey is random. Even the delays and disappointments you experienced were guiding you to the place where your true blessing could grow. And sometimes, the blessing that arrives will be greater than what you originally asked for. Because I do not only answer prayers, I often exceed them. You may have prayed simply for relief from your struggles. But what I am preparing for you is growth, stability, and lasting peace. You may have asked only for a solution to one problem. But I may be opening a path that changes many parts of your life. That is why patience has been so important in your journey. Because the blessing being prepared for you required time. But now, the season is beginning to shift. Doors that once felt locked may soon begin to open. Opportunities that seemed far away may begin to appear. And when that moment comes, you will realize something powerful. The pain you hid from everyone was quietly becoming the foundation of your greatest blessing. If you believe that something good is coming into your life, type "I receive my blessing" in the comments. Subscribe to this channel and share this message in the name of Jesus. Blessings. Because someone else may need this reminder that their struggles are not the end of their story. Stay with me. In part 6, I will share the final message about how your hidden pain can become a source of hope and strength, not only for you, but also for others who need encouragement. Part 6, God says, your pain will become someone else's hope. Stay with me, my child. Because what I am about to tell you will change the way you see everything you went through. You believed your pain was only your burden. You thought those sleepless nights, those silent tears, those moments when your heart felt heavy, were simply hardships you had to survive. But the truth is deeper than that. The pain you hid from everyone was not only shaping your future, it was also preparing you to help someone else. One day, someone will come into your life carrying the same kind of hurt you once carried. They will feel confused. They will feel lost. They will wonder if anyone understands their struggle. And in that moment, you will understand them. Not because you studied their pain, but because you once lived through something similar. Your story will give them hope. Your strength will remind them that survival is possible. Your faith will show them that difficult seasons do not last forever. My child, this is one of the hidden purposes behind suffering. Pain often creates compassion. When you experience hardship, your heart becomes more aware of the struggles of others. You become more patient, more understanding, more willing to encourage someone who feels alone. The blessing you receive will not only change your life, it will also allow you to lift someone else up. Because when people see the strength that grew from your struggles, they will realize something powerful. If God helped you overcome your darkest moments, then hope is possible for them too. Your journey will become a testimony. Not a story of defeat, but a story of transformation. And that story will shine light into places where others feel trapped in darkness. My child, what you survived was never meaningless. Every challenge carried a lesson. Every tear carried growth. And now, the strength built in your hidden season will begin to bless not only you, but the people around you. Your greatest blessing is not only what you receive. It is also the impact your journey will have on others. If this message touched your heart today, type "My pain has a purpose" in the comments. Subscribe to this channel and share this message in the name of Jesus. Blessings. Because someone else may be silently suffering and needs to hear that their pain can one day become hope. Stay with me. In part 7, the final part, I will share the powerful truth about how your hidden pain can transform into a future filled with peace, strength, and unexpected blessings. Part 7, God says, your hidden pain is becoming your new beginning. Stay here with me for this final moment, my child. Because this is the truth your heart has been waiting to hear. For a long time you believed your pain was the end of something. The end of peace. The end of joy. The end of the life you once imagined. But what you could not see at the time was this. What felt like an ending was actually the beginning of a new chapter one was writing for you. Sometimes I must close certain doors so that you can walk toward the place prepared for you. Sometimes I allow difficult seasons because they remove things that were never meant to stay in your life. And sometimes I allow pain because it awakens a strength inside you that comfort never could. My child, the pain you hid from everyone did something powerful inside you. It made you wiser. It taught you the value of patience. It showed you the importance of faith when answers are not immediately visible. You are not the same person you were before that season began. You have grown. You have learned. You have survived. And that growth is preparing you for a future that is stronger and more stable than the past you lost. The blessing that is coming into your life will not be fragile. It will be built on the strength you gained during your hardest moments. Soon you will begin to notice something changing. Your heart will feel lighter. Your mind will feel clearer. Opportunities will begin appearing where there were once only obstacles. And when those moments arrive, you will understand something that once seemed impossible to believe. Your greatest blessing did not come despite your pain. It came because of it. The tears you cried watered the ground where new life was growing. The struggles you endured strengthened the foundation of your future. The hidden pain you carried quietly was never wasted. It was transforming you into someone capable of receiving something greater than you once imagined. So do not look back at your past with regret. Look at it with understanding. Because the chapter that once felt dark has become the beginning of a story filled with strength, wisdom, and unexpected blessings. Your journey is not over. In many ways, it is only just beginning. If this message encouraged your heart today, type "God is working in my life" in the comments. Subscribe to this channel and share this message in the name of Jesus. Blessings. So someone else who is hiding pain can also receive hope and strength today. Remember this truth always. The pain you hid from everyone was quietly becoming your greatest blessing. Apki title, God says, the pain you hid from everyone. I turned it into your greatest blessing. Par 7 parts complete. Ho Chuk Hain. Abegar AAP video KO or Lamba or Powerful Series Banana Chat Ho, to Hum Part 8, continuation / new chapter, Bana Sagt Hain. Yeah, naturally previous parts kubad at a high or audience KO last tak hold karta high. Part 8, God says, I never left you during your hardest nights. Stay with me for a moment longer, my child. Because there is something your heart needs to understand today. There were nights when you felt completely alone. Moments when the room was quiet. But your thoughts were loud. You replayed memories in your mind. You questioned decisions. You wondered if things would ever get better. And sometimes you even asked, God, where are you? But listen carefully to what I am telling you now. I never left you. Not for a single moment. When your heart felt heavy, I was near. When your spirit felt weak, I was holding you together. When you thought you had no strength left, I was giving you just enough to continue. You see, my child. Faith is not only believing when everything feels good. True faith is trusting me even when the night feels long and the answers feel far away. And you did something powerful during those nights. Even when you felt broken, you did not completely give up. Even when your hope felt small, you still carried it. Even when you were tired, you kept moving forward. That quiet perseverance meant more than you realize. Because every step you took in faith, even the smallest one, was moving you closer to the future I prepared for you. There were moments when I protected you from situations you did not even see. Doors closed that you wanted to open. Plans changed that you hoped would succeed. At the time it felt disappointing. But later you will understand that many of those closed doors were acts of protection. Not everything that leaves your life is a loss. Sometimes it is guidance. My child, the story of your life is still unfolding. What you experienced was not meant to stop you. It was meant to shape you. And now, as you move forward, you will begin to see something new. Your confidence will grow. Your peace will become stronger. And opportunities will begin appearing in ways you never expected. The pain you once hid from everyone will slowly turn into a story of strength. A story that reminds others that difficult seasons can lead to beautiful outcomes. So do not fear the future. Walk toward it with faith. Because I am already there, preparing the path before you. If you believe God has been guiding you even in your hardest moments, type "God never left me" in the comments. Subscribe to this channel and share this message in the name of Jesus. Blessings. So someone else who feels alone today can remember that God is still with them. And stay ready. Because the next chapter of your life will carry blessings you never expected.